In Star Stable's previous game log, they talked about things they're planning to implement into the game. One of the things they want to add is the ability for us to customize our home stable and our paddock. The idea of us getting our own private paddock and the ability to customize it along with our own home stable is definitely very intriguing, but is this idea too ambitious for Star Stable? Let's talk about it. Of course, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe, it really means a lot, and now let's get into it. Star Stable posts monthly blogs where they talk about recent updates, behind the scenes of their production, and also things they're going to add to the game. This year they also shared their 2023 roadmap, which was pretty cool. There are so many things they're planning to add, and some of them have already been released to the game. In the game blog that they posted in July, they shared a lot of new things that we will get in the game. Some of the things are the ability to customize your stable and our paddock, new tag for your horse, such as blankets, ear bonnets, breastplates, etc., avatar item slots like wearing multiple accessories and makeup, new UI functionality, and more space in your wardrobe and enhanced backpack experience. Today, I want to talk a little more in depth about the home stable customization and paddocks. Our home stable has changed a lot over the years. It was first introduced into the game in December of 2012, thus allowing players to have more than one horse. Compared to now, it looked quite simple with two separate rooms, the first one containing the closet and the second one having a few stalls. Because of the limited number of stalls, you were only able to house 10 horses at the stable at one time, and the solution for owning more than just 10 horses was to send some of them to the horse island. Up on one of the walls, you could find a board with an option to send one of your horses to the horse island. Choosing between two different prices, you were able to send the horse on a so-called vacation. The horse island was removed in 2016 when Star Stable released My Stable. Now, instead of the island, there is the horse paddock, and luckily it is free to send your horses there. My stable changed everything. We got a bigger barn, the ability to add more stalls, a cleaning area, and more rooms, and it overall looks amazing and is a great improvement. So let's get back on track and talk about Star Stable's grand vision of the future of the stable and the paddock. First, we'll check the idea of customizing our home stable. In the past year, Star Stable has added some small details to the stable, so it seems this has already been on their mind for a while, but will it actually come to fruition? Star Stable had a similar idea to this one back in 2016 or 17, I think, when we got some furniture and paint that we could use for our home, apartment, a house, whatever they were planning to do in the not so distant future. And with the release of 18's Plaza, we also got a shop with home furniture that has "coming soon" written on the window. This was obviously a very enthusiastic project, and the players wanted for so long to finally get the ability to use all of the resources, but it never came. It was only, I think, this year or maybe at the end of the previous year that they publicly announced that this idea fell through, as it was just too big for them at the time. For a really long time, there was just radio silence from Star Stable's side, and we didn't really get any additional information. There was a video, I'm not sure how long ago it was posted, maybe a year or two ago, that hinted at the possibility of these items coming to use, but again, nothing happened. And just to sidetrack a little, there were so many claims and predictions in that video, and I don't think many of them came true. I remember them saying that we'll have the ability to run faster and jump, also the ability to wink, which I guess we got now with the new characters. And though it is fun to think of all these things being added to the game, it just gets kind of annoying how SSO just throws all this information into the world and not really do anything with it. And don't get me wrong, I love that they share things they plan to add with us, but again, when they promise so many things again and again and don't deliver, it just gets annoying.
Papape! Hæ? Kig på phone, Daddy. What's my kigger, Mama? Get my paw. Pa! Pause in my camera. I'm home and okay. Oh, fuck! Keep it a move! Ah, never again. Papape! Hey, come on. Oh, fine. Well, fine. Huh? Whatever. I'm home and okay. Kig på phone, Daddy. Papape! Kig på phone, Daddy. Så hej. Så hej. Stop pappa væk med. Så pappa kan nu. Hey, come on. Well, fine. Det må man ikke kende det. Det låser mig sådan. Sana. Hello. Ala again. Papape. Tumabake. Hello, Mama. Det låser mig sådan. Hvad er det? Så er det. Pop, 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 pop. Det må bare gav. Hey, kommer. Det må jeg gerne med. Well, fine. For så. Stop pappa again. Stop pappa væk med. Stop right nu ikke. Whatever. Både med kamera. Well, fine. Appa. Huh? Stop pappa again. For sådan gift. Hvor må det bare mamma? Bare lad mig igen. Hej mamma, der kan det. Ja, for så det. Skal for fra mig? Ba! Vene må lade det, nede må du lige munke det selv. Fæse! Hende også mig, men jeg skal lade mig sådan der. Fæ, kommer! Der må man lægge om, så... Hende også mig, det må man lade kende. Så det er sådan. Væk! Så bare kan noget. Stop bare væk med. Hop i pikker. Dæk! Gruppen er sådan. Der fik den med sådan...
Back to why I don't think this is a good idea. Well, I don't know about you, but after the character update, the home stable is the laggiest area in the game for me. I don't know if it's just my computer or if this is a universal experience though, but this is just one of the reasons. The biggest hole in this idea and why to me it doesn't really make sense is because the players don't spend much time in their home stables, and I would much rather see the resources be used elsewhere. The home stable is also a pretty recent addition and doesn't have old graphics or look out of place like some other areas do. Like, how much time do you actually spend in your home stable? I guess not much. Of course, you can spend your time there role-playing, creating outfits, hanging out with friends, or just cleaning your closet, but what else is there to do? Well, not much, and I don't really see the reason behind this decision. Like, yes, it will obviously be cool to decorate this area and make it completely your own, but wouldn't it be better to get a completely new area, or for them to update an existing area, or maybe get a new area in one of the gray parts of the map? In regards to the customization options, I'm also afraid that this will be yet another way for them to try and squeeze as many star coins and Jorvik shillings from you as possible. I doubt this will be free or cheap, though again, I don't know. So I don't really get this. I don't think it's the best idea, but I'll let myself be surprised, because the one thing I am sure of is that it will look great. Star Stable has a very aesthetically pleasing look, and this is really one of the things that I think we can all agree on, so yeah, I'm sure it will look great. Now onto the idea of us having our own private paddock. Well, again, I don't think this is necessary and don't think people would spend much time there. I kind of like the idea. People have been asking for it for years, and it's nice to see that this is something Star Stable is trying to add to the game. However, I'm not sure how this would work, because yes, some home stables have a small paddock next to them, others don't, but I don't think we'd have that paddock anyway. I think it would probably look kind of like it does in the Star Stable Horses app, just a completely different area where we could see at least some of our horses just grazing around. It would be especially cool to actually see them move and not just stand still. I wonder if this could also lead to us having the option to buy foals and get them to grow up in the actual game, as opposed to having to do it in the Horses app. I'm sure many people would be more inclined to buy them, because for a lot of players the Horses app is glitchy, and it would also be a completely different experience to raise a foal in this game. Also, bonus points for a fact that when a foal does eventually grow up, they are immediately level 10, so yeah, that would definitely be amazing. So again, as I said, do I think that this is necessary? Not really, but am I opposed to it? Not really. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is a very ambitious idea for Star Stable, and when they tried to do something similar a few years ago, they failed miserably. But things have changed now, and quite a few times they do actually release the things they say they will, even if they're not as amazing as they claim they would be. I don't think this addition would be necessary for the game, but I can't lie and say it wouldn't be nice to have a personalized home stable and a personal paddock. How things will turn out, only time can tell, but I'm kind of excited to see how they'll execute this idea. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of this. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. This is gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye!